So it looks like Cisco is sending a pretty clear message to network engineers everywhere. The game has completely changed. We're seeing a major overhaul for the 2026 CCNA exam. Cisco is moving away from manual configurations and placing a massive emphasis on automation, specifically requiring knowledge of Python, REST APIs, and tools like Ansible and Cisco DNA Center.
It's a huge wake-up call. For years, automation was a nice to have, a bonus topic. Now, Cisco is basically saying if you can't code a basic script to manage your network, you're becoming obsolete. The era of the manual, CLI-only engineer is officially over. In 2026, the command line interface isn't dying, but it's becoming the emergency brake. Automation is now the steering wheel.
I see. Um, so it's no longer just about keeping the lights on. It's about how efficiently you can scale those lights. But automation isn't the only frontier changing. It seems the very place where these networks live has moved to the cloud. Right. The update also cements cloud and wireless as core pillars. We're looking at deep dives into VPC fundamentals, hybrid cloud connectivity, and the transition to Wi-Fi 6E and WPA 3 security standards.
Exactly. They've stopped treating the cloud like some kind of outside entity. The modern network doesn't just stop at the office wall. Now, the CCNA expects you to treat a virtual cloud gateway in AWS with the same fluency as a physical branch router. If you can't bridge that gap, you're only seeing half the map.
That makes sense. But this seems like a lot of extra weight for an associate level exam. Why the sudden rush to include 6 gigahertz as wireless and hybrid cloud models now?
Well, it's because the edge of the network has moved. In 2026, most employees aren't tethered to a desk. They're working from home, from a coffee shop, from everywhere. If an engineer doesn't understand high-density Wi-Fi 6 or how to securely connect a remote user to a cloud application, the business literally stops moving.
Got it. So the perimeter has expanded, which I guess leads us to the most critical layer of all, how Cisco is baking security into every single question. Finally, security has been completely re-engineered. It's no longer a standalone topic, but is woven into every domain with a new focus on zero trust or ZTNA, Cisco umbrella, and advanced VPN troubleshooting.
It's the security-first mindset put into practice. Cisco is tired of seeing insecure by default configurations, so they're forcing candidates to think about identity and encryption at every single step. Security in the 2026 CCNA isn't a destination or a specific module anymore. It's the lens through which you have to view every configuration.
It's a rigorous shift, but it ensures a CCNA holder is actually ready for a high-stakes environment. So, let's wrap up with what this all means for someone studying today. What are the key takeaways?
I think it boils down to four main points. First, automation is now mandatory. Get comfortable with Python and APIs because manual-only engineering just won't cut it anymore. Second, cloud is foundational. You absolutely must understand how on-premises networks connect to public cloud platforms. Third, wireless and security are completely modern. We're talking Wi-Fi 6 and a zero trust mindset. And finally, and this is important, the fundamentals still matter. Don't throw away your old textbooks. The OSI model, subnetting, and OSPF still carry significant weight. You have to build the new skills on top of that solid foundation,